In the midst of all the scope on Wednesday of the Tesla Model 3 generation numbers, we understood we'd overlooked one bit of the Model 3 adventure. That would be the official EPA range and proficiency appraisals for the 2017 Tesla Model 3 long-range adaptation. Those were issued toward the finish of November, and they appeared to be worth featuring as an approach to contrast the Model 3 both with contending electric autos and its bigger, heavier, all the more effective kin. The EPA says the Tesla Model 3 long range gives 310 miles of battery range, and rates its vitality productivity at 126 miles per gallon equivalent, or mph, is a measure of how far an auto can travel electrically on the vitality contained in 1 gallon of gas. Tesla's significantly more costly Model S 100D has an evaluated scope of 335 miles, yet a productivity rating of 102 mph. That makes it the most noteworthy range battery electric auto available, and brings electric auto run inside 10% of the longest extent zero discharge vehicle available, the Honda Clarity fuel cell at 365 miles. The Chevrolet Bolt EV, the longest run mass valued electric auto now accessible across the country for conveyances, comes in at 238 miles and 119 mph. As to Model 3's evaluations, our Tesla-owning peruser and donor Shiva guided us toward an October article on Electrek, which broke down the archive presented by Tesla to the EPA for confirmation of the Model 3 long-range adaptation. That record demonstrated that the long-run Model 3 really accomplished 334 miles of range on the dynamometer test, however Tesla brought down its range rating to 310 miles. Proposed explanations behind that choice incorporate keeping a qualification between the priciest Model 3 and the Model S 100D, to abstain from ripping apart offers of the bigger and maybe more beneficial auto. The report additionally takes note of that the Model 3 can energize at rates to 210 kilowatts, 525 amps at 400 volts, higher than the present 135 kW most extreme charging rate for the Model S and Model X. Indeed, Tesla refers to a lower charging rate and longer charging time for the Model 3, loaning belief to the possibility that the organization is to some degree underselling the Model 3 to safeguard Model S deals. Tesla conveyed an aggregate of 1,810 Model 3s a year ago, a rate lower than its initial conveyances of the Model S and Model X when they initially turned out.